stag everywhere. The one we're looking at, though, very unique. He's got crab claws. He's got junk from the side, lots of points, really tall. I just don't know how we're gonna get him because he's in a spot where he's pretty safe. Try to get down to this area and we're gonna have to shoot across the valley. There's no easy way to get to him. And now the sun's coming up, so they might stand up and move a little bit.
Now, I've been shooting Accubon for a very long time now, and I've taken the 270 WSM about everywhere in the world. And I've hunted with the 140 Accubon everywhere in the world. And these stag are tough, tough, tough critters. They're big. They're bigger than anything I thought. And the Accubon performed flawlessly. And I would tell any hunter going down here, I would recommend Accubon.
So we cut the distance. We're down to about 225. He's still across a canyon, and he's in some real thick brush. And there's a fallow deer that happens to be right in front of him. He's not going anywhere right now, so our goal is we're basically going to wait him out. And when he stands up, we're going to try to get around this edge and take a shot.
My stag hunt was interesting in the fact that we sat down. He looked like he was bedded down, not going anywhere, and we were going to have to wait him out. And it turns out that after a few brief moments, whether he got up because of the fallow deer or he winded us, he got up.
Where did he come from?
Shocked us all. We were all taken back. Marcus looked and said, "That's him. Get in position." The adrenaline, went from 0 to 60 immediately. Oh yeah, done. My heart's pounding a little bit. Great job. After I took the shot on my stag and I looked behind and Susie was right there, it was a very rewarding experience. And just knowing that she got to experience a big game hunt as one of her very first hunts to ever go on. It was a great experience. What'd you think?
I'm not going to shoot after that. That was too perfect.
Cake, huh?
That was way too perfect.
Look at where we shot from. God, he got up here fast. There he is. One shot, one kill. That is definitely the Accubon advantage. I don't think it gets any better than that for our first trip in New Zealand. But once again, the Model 48 came through, 270 short mag, and for anybody that's watching, you got to come to New Zealand. You got to do this. You got to hunt with Gary Herbert. He's got the best staff, the best crew, and the best stag. So come to New Zealand. We enjoy each other's company and be able to go out and go hunting together has been a great experience.
We got another big daddy stag out there waiting for us. Seen actually a few coming in, but this is the one they saw yesterday. Still hanging out. It's calling my name now.
Being a rifle maker slash bullet maker slash ammo maker and handing that all off to my wife to pull the trigger with was a very, very exciting experience.
You're going to flip that forward.
And then I'm fine.
And then you're fine.
All I have to do is take the safety off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And for her to be a part of the company in a different way than she ever has been.
Oh. I was a little nervous about hunting. I've never hunted before, so it was going to be a first-time experience and an experience for a lifetime. so I was not planning on hunting when they came, but got really excited because we've seen many, many, many animals, all looking completely different from one another. Just got really excited about doing it.
For me to be a part of Susie's hunt was great. Being able to, whisper, make sure you aim for the off shoulder, or make sure, make deep breath, and all the things that, my dad did for me and my grandfather did for me. But I tried to whisper everything that I could, just encourage her, make sure, she was doing the right thing, and she did. She did a great job.
I mean, I was absolutely petrified. I was afraid I was going to miss. It's one of those things where you just hope that you do everything that you're supposed to do in the hunt. And my stomach was in knots going out there. It's one of those things, you take a deep breath and you just do it. I think I was still in disbelief that I was actually going to do it. The first day when we were looking and hunting, I was incredibly nervous. I was afraid that I'd be too shaky to even hold the gun. Finally calmed down a little bit, but it was still in disbelief when we actually had the stag in our sight when we were approaching him. It was just disbelief that I was actually going to do it myself.
Okay, there he is. He's right on my crosshair.
Okay. You feel good?
I don't feel secure in my support here. I just feel like I'm in a bad spot too.
Yeah.
We had 3 that we had in our sight, and the one that we finally got in position to look at, I was in a horrible spot. My feet weren't even touching the ground.
It's okay. He's getting out there.
Absolutely, I was discouraged. It was one of those things I felt like I took too long, but I wasn't in a good spot. So I knew that my opportunity was going to come. But after that moment, yeah, I was a little discouraged, a little sad, hoping I was going to get the same opportunity tomorrow with a better position.
Let's get you a better rest to do it.
We had them at about 250, then to 300. But with this wind and...
I had them in my crosshairs a few times, but I wasn't quite stable in my stance.
It was good to get them in the crosshairs, so.
We're getting closer.